and possibility I might have. Lawrence, Monday night, they just don't lose at home, but they were without Darren Peterson, which is a bummer. This is one of the very best players in the country. Late, KU up by 4. Iva Karchenkov down low, extra step, whatever. They were letting them play all night. Incredibly physical game. It's a 2-point game. Now KU leads by 4. Melvin, Council, Jr., float game. Point. Gets the friendly roll and it drops. The lead is back to 6. But Arizona, who's not lost all year, will not go quietly. Bradley in the lane. That's good. And really the story of the night, you could pick a bunch of heroes for this team. After Burries hits this 3 to make it back to a 1-point game, Flory Badunga. He is spectacular. One of the best shot blockers in the nation. There's no contact there. That's a clean block. And KU, they don't lose on Mondays at home. They get the victory. Bill Self roaring as they knock Arizona from the ranks of the unbeaten. Bill Self joins me once again on the show. Bill, welcome back. It's Scott. Great to have you on, man. You know my affinity for that building. There's nothing like it in America. What did that place give you tonight?
Well, we weren't very good, but at least we made them play maybe not their best, but we competed so hard, and the building was unbelievable. We we got off to such a crap start, and then we just kind of hung in there and then played really well the last 10 minutes. But Melvin and Flory and Bryson, and they were just fantastic. And this place won this game tonight. I mean, I'm telling you what, Allen Fieldhouse won this game tonight.
Well, I said that to the fellas. I said, there's nights that building won't let you lose, and it didn't. But, you know, Flory had a lot to do with it as well. I don't know if you can hear me describing that block. How do you describe, Bill, how much he has grown from last year to this?
Well, he was good last year, but he didn't get as many opportunities. But he's big time. I mean, he's as good as any defender in America, and his offense has improved so much. And he was great, and Melvin Council can play too, guys. I mean, that guy plays downhill. And
I know it.
He took 25 shots. I don't know if I've ever had a point guard take 25 shots, and especially when you only make 6 of them. But he played so good, and of course he made his free throws down the stretch.
And Bill, I saw you hug him, and a night like tonight that takes so much to beat an excellent team. When you're hugging a young man, you've had a lot of special nights, you've had a lot of special point guards. But what's a moment like that for him to win this game in the manner in which he did, his contributions late?
Well, he owns this place. He's as popular as any player we've ever had play here, and he just plays with so much heart. He plays with so much joy. And he was fantastic. You know, on a night where we obviously didn't have DP, and you know, we didn't know we weren't going to have him. We thought there was a chance he may not play, but we didn't know we weren't going to have him until about an hour before, and to see how these guys rallied around that. And next man up mentality, and these guys did it.
Well, the fact that you've had to kind of manage that throughout the year with his availability being a question, I think you've seen guys' roles grow, and we saw that tonight. Yeah. I know you like me and stand for Steve Fine, but you don't like me this much. I know you want to get to your guys and enjoy this night, so send my regards to everybody in Lawrence. I appreciate you, Bill.
I'll tell Nobby you said what's up.
All right, tell him that. Well, yeah, right. I'll do that.
Thanks.
All right, see you, man. That's Bill Self. He and KU, they lost 5 straight home games against #1 teams. Nobby runs a bar called The Wheel. I was going to say, tell him drinks on me, but nah, not tonight. Drinks are on Nobby. It's their first win at home since they knocked off Kansas State in 1953. Jayhawks' 4th straight win against ranked opponents after losing 3 of their first 4. A win tonight would have passed the 1920 Baylor squad, who won 23 consecutive games. I think we can all see that they're still plenty good. KU's awful good. Houston, Iowa State, man, that's a deep league. Fran Fraschilla and John Sciambi join me now. And fellas, man, it's such a treat when we talk during games, and it's fun to get to talk after it. I'm going to ask you guys first, just the building. I asked Bill about it. I say it's the best in America. There are a lot of good ones, but how do you describe tonight, guys, against Arizona? Boog, you can begin.
Yeah, I anticipated it was going to be at peak level, and it lived right up to the billing. I don't think you can overpromise with this place if you've never been before, because it always delivers.
I just got goosebumps, Scotty. The student section waited for Bill to finish his interview with you, and he walked off to court right through that incredible crowd. And if you love basketball and you have a joy for the game, you have to come to this place once in your life, and you know what I'm talking about.
I couldn't agree more. Look, Cameron's amazing. It's just that place is like two of them. It's just double Cameron, and there's a romanticism to the game. It's special, and they were special tonight, and they needed to be because they didn't have Peterson. This is one of the best players in the country, and I mean they've had to manage it. And how do they manage it, right? I mean, he's had the hamstring issue, and then tonight he's ill. You've seen guys' roles grow in his absence, but it's tricky. You're not better without him, obviously.
I think it's a good point because on the nights when you don't have him, it's like you have to figure out who you are that night and how you're going to get the points and who's going to step up. They did it tonight, but it's not easy.
Well, it's not easy, but they've been doing it all year.
Right.
And to your point, you mentioned it to Bill, we've seen Flory Badunga. Melvin Council 2 years ago was playing at Wagner against Fairleigh Dickinson, okay? And Woj told me today they couldn't afford to keep him at St. Bonaventure, but guess what? Woj also told me he's a culture driver, and he drove this culture tonight, and he's done it for much of the year without Darren Peterson.
The thought I'm curious about, and Steve was joking, Fran, you want 4 1 seeds from the Big 12. They're not going to get 4 1s, okay? Here's the thing. But in terms of how many true national championship contenders there are, not Final Four, national championship contenders, how realistic do you think the number is, Fran?
I think it's 4, 5. You know, those top 5 teams, BYU's fallen off a little bit, but those top 5 teams, if I try to mention them all, forget somebody, but Iowa State, obviously, Houston, Texas Tech, these guys, who am I leaving out as a 5th?
Well,
Kansas.
Yeah.
Kansas. Sorry about that. Yeah. No, the top of this league, last year was the SEC, Scott. We know that.
Right.
The top of this league is as good as I can ever remember, and I've been part of this for 23 years.
Boog, I just give you the last word. You travel around the nation, you see all sorts of things. You get to cover, like, you're in a shrine in baseball in the summertime as well. Do you share the same affinity for that building among all others? Because, I mean, I've seen a lot. You've seen more than me. Is Fog as good as I say it is?
Yeah, it absolutely is. I tell people, as you said, Wrigley is my home during baseball season.
Not bad.
I get to broadcast games at 2 of the best venues in all of sports. I mean, I think this is probably one of the 7 best venues in any sport to come to. This place is just incredible.
Scotty, when we die and we hopefully go to heaven, we're going to ask St. Peter, hey, I got to see a college basketball game. And he's going to say, we built our place just like Allen Fieldhouse.
Yeah, man, that'd be fine by me. I've only been there a few times, but I remember it finally. It was amazing tonight. You guys got to see a great one. That's a great Arizona team as well. It took a hell of a lot to defeat them in the end by just a couple. Boys, be well, travel safe. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Got it.